evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to SHN Sports presentation of Georgetown Eastview Volleyball. Tonight, the Battle of the San Gabriels, we like to call it. The Georgetown Eagles play host to the crosstown rivals, the Eastview Lady Patriots. I'm Wally Harmon here on tonight's call of what is a very key volleyball matchup in District 25 play. 5A Region 4, District 25. The Georgetown the Lady Eagles in a battle for the the number 3 spot in district, tied up at 6-3 in district play with Liberty Hill. A big match tonight with the Lady Patriots coming in with upset on their minds as they lost in the first matchup at home against these Lady Eagles 3-1. Tonight, the visiting team, the Eastview Lady Patriots, they come in 2-7 in district play. We'll go over the district standings quickly. Cedar Park 9-0. Rouse sits at 5-0, but Rouse has been out of action for a couple of weeks. They are now back in action. They got a win on, I believe it was Tuesday night, and so the schedules had to be adjusted, but the Rouse Lady Raiders are in second with a 5-0 district record. Liberty Hill and Georgetown, the Lady Panthers and the Lady Eagles both sit at 6-3, tied for third place in the district. In fifth place, Leander at 5-5. Eastview and Glenn tied at 2-7. And the Marble Falls Mustangs sit at 0-10 in district play. The Eastview Lady Patriots head coach, Cara Del Bosque, in her 5th season at the helm of the Lady Patriots volleyball team. She is assisted on the varsity by Coach Emily Durrell and other assistant coaches being Frances Tuttle and Carrie Wright. The principal, Eastview High School, Dr. LaToya Easter. Athletic director for both Eastview and Georgetown, Mr. Jason Dean. The athletic trainers for Eastview, Cody Bowling and Malia Garza. The lineup for the roster for the Lady Patriots. Senior libero, number 1, Kayla White. Senior defensive specialist, number 2, Madeline Parsons. Senior and number 3, defensive specialist Kristen Maldonado. And I think the kind reminder via email this week that Miss Maldonado is a senior. A misprint was found, and so we want to make sure she is recognized as a senior on this ball club. Senior defensive specialist number 4, Amy Diaz. Senior outside hitter number 5, McKenna Baylor. Junior middle blocker number 7, Stephanie Irizarry. Senior outside hitter number 8, Eli Woods. Junior middle blocker number 10, Kinsey Kansa. Junior outside hitter number 11, Gabrielle Elswick. Sophomore middle blocker number 12, Nicolette Tatum. Junior setter number 13, Hannah Pullen. Junior defensive specialist number 14, Cindy Powell. Sophomore defensive specialist number 15, Viera Cortez. Junior defensive specialist number 16, Caitlin Love. And sophomore outside hitter number 18, Hallie Cooley. Tonight, sophomore Viera Cortez is out of the lineup. For the hometown, the home team, the Georgetown Lady Eagles head coach, Jenny Richardson, in her 13th season at the helm of the Lady Eagles. Her assistant coach is Shelby Good. An interesting note, talking to Coach Richardson before the game, Shelby Good, her assistant coach, was one of the players on the 09 state tournament team under Coach Jenny Richardson. The lineup for the Lady Eagles: senior setter number 1, Kyla Jackson. Senior libero defensive specialist number 2, Joanna Ross. Junior middle blocker number 3, Brielle Maxwell. Sophomore defensive specialist number 4, Mallory Ladner. Junior setter number 5, Ellie Eisler. Junior defensive specialist number 6, Sarah Guzman. Senior right side hitter number 7, Lily Parker. Junior outside hitter number 8, Riley Golnick. Sophomore outside hitter number 9, Claire Mitchell. Sophomore defensive specialist number 10, Alexis Flora. Junior setter number 11, Annika Flora. A junior outside hitter number 12, Grace Watkins. A junior middle hitter number 13, Lauren Kavanaugh. A junior middle blocker, number 14, Emmy Vanderheiden. A sophomore outside hitter, number 15, Ellie Quiroz. A sophomore outside hitter, number 16, Reagan Forrest. A sophomore center outside hitter, number 17, Kate Stengel. And a sophomore defensive specialist, number 18, Sarah Sanchez. And the principal of Georgetown High School, to make sure we pay proper respects to both schools, is Mr. Brian Johnson. Assistant coaches in the program, Lauren Brown and Eduardo Venegas. The trainers for Georgetown, Chad Hennessy and Vanessa Rideau. And the managers, Dylan Jones and Zoe Turner. Quick timeout. Be back for the match between the Georgetown Lady Eagles and the Eastview Lady Patriots here on SHN Sports. Back to SHN Sports coverage of Georgetown Eagle and Eastview Lady Patriots volleyball. Tonight, the Battle of the San Gabriel. They're in the gym together. The all-Navy uniforms for the visiting Lady Patriots. The Navy spandex, Navy long-sleeve jerseys, white accents, red numerals, red lettering outlined in white. The home Georgetown Lady Eagles in the royal blue. Long-sleeve jerseys with black and white accents, white numerals outlined in black, black lettering outlined in white with the black spandex. As the girls hit the floor, the down official making sure the rosters are set. The front row for the Lady Patriots. Mary Brown, Stephanie Irizarry, and McKenna Baylor. The back row, Kinsey Kansa, Madeline Parsons, and Kristen Maldonado. Kansa off the floor for the libero and the captain, number 1, Kayla White. On the floor first for the Lady Eagles, Lauren Cavanaugh, and we'll get their lineup here in just a second. The Lady Patriots, in the situation of the pandemic we are in, with UIL rules, the teams do not switch ends of the floor. In this matchup, the Lady Patriots will be on your left, and the Lady Eagles on the right. Lady Patriots have the opening serve, and the up official talking to the one of the students that is doing the corner line judges. And now the up official ready to go. Kristen Maldonado set to serve for the Lady Patriots. Her first serve deep, played there. Left side, middle attack. A little tip over, played up by Madeline Parsons. Set to McKenna Baylor, left side. Hits it over, dug up, pass by the libero. Right side attack for the Lady Eagles. Blocked at the net and sends it back over. Kayla White with the dig. Mary Brown with a pass. Back row attack will be Madeline Parsons. Played up there by the Lady Eagles. They send it deep. Maldonado up to Brown, left side attack. Baylor off the block and down the far line and in. A dive there by Grace Watkins, and she cannot get to it, and that's the first point of the ball game. The Eastview Lady Patriots 1, the Lady Eagles 0. Maldonado set to serve again. Played up, setter, right side attack across the line and whistled in by the line judge. What a kill there for the Lady Eagles. Number 12, Grace Watkins there with the hit and the kill. Side out to the Lady Eagles, 1-1. Early on, serve here by the Lady Eagles. Played up by Maldonado, right side attack. But the lefty Irizarry, it's on her right hand and tips it into the net, trying to get it over. And into the net, point to the Lady Eagles. 2-1, Eagles lead it early on. Serve deep. Madeline Parsons plays it up. Maldonado chases down ball 2. White sends the free ball over. Played up by the Lady Eagles. Quick set in the middle. The tip thrown deep. Maldonado dives and gets a hand on it. But number 7, Lily Barker, gets the kill there off of the beautiful jump set by Annika Flora. 3-1 now for the Lady Eagles. They put it into play. Serve deep. Maldonado couldn't decide if it was going to be out or not. She played it. The tip ball out of play. And the point to the Lady Eagles. Serving for the Lady Eagles appears to be, I believe, number 15. It's hard to tell if it's 15 or 16 in the designer numerals. I'll try to get it when she turns around with a bigger numeral on the back. Mary Brown takes the ball. Second pass to McKenna Baylor. Free ball sent over. Played up. The attack there by Barker. Dug up. Brown plays it. Tipped by Baylor. Over. Played up by Watkins. Or Flora, apologize. Left side attack by Watkins there. Dug up by White. Quick set in the middle. Irizarry. And it goes out as she hits it across to the near line, but out of play. And back serving for the Eagles on the run here as the sophomore Reagan Forrest. 5-1, Lady Eagles lead it here in set 1. Forrest with the serve again. Maldonado up to Brown at the 10-foot line. Now it's McKenna Baylor. Attack across court. A little running hit there. And the libero, number 2, Joanna Ross, unable to get to it. Side out to the Lady Patriots. 5-2. Eagles lead it by 3. Kayla White, the libero, back to serve for the Lady Patriots. Kayla White, her serve is whistled out long on the back line. First service error of the set for the Lady Patriots and up for the match. Side out to the Lady Eagles. 6-2, they lead by 4. Now serving is number 10, Alexis Flora. Right side is Baylor. She dug up there by Lily Barker. Pass, and Lily Barker the right side attack. Nice play there to get the ball back up. And now Baylor down the left line off the set, or the pass from Parsons. And the side out back to the Lady Patriots. 6-3, Lady Eagles lead it by 3. Substitutions for the Lady Patriots. Mary Brown back to serve. She'll float one just over the net. What a play there. The ball, nice dive for it by Forrest. And now a block. Baylor on fire early. Nice block there on the right side as Lily Barker went for the kill. And Baylor had none of that. The block back down on the court of the Eagles side. 6-4. Lady Eagles lead it by 2. Mary Brown serves for the Patriots, but her serve goes long. It is out. Second service error of the set for the Lady Patriots. Side out to the Lady Eagles. 7-4. Georgetown leads Eastview by 3 here in set number 1. Lily Barker back to serve for the Eagles. Maldonado, Mary Brown. Right side, Eli Woods with a little tap hit over. Played up by the Eagles. Left side attack, Grace Watkins sends it deep. Dug up by Maldonado. White plays it now. Baylor left side. She'll hit it deep. Forrest digs it up. Pass. Watkins again on the attack from the right side. White sets it up to Brown. Left side to McKenna Baylor. The block played up. Good job by the Eagles there. And the attack on Watkins again. Dug up by Brown. Baylor left side. Gets set again. And McKenna Baylor hitting away tonight. No hesitation. And the kill for Baylor. And a side out back to the Lady Patriots. 7-5. Georgetown leads it by 2. Amy Diaz into the ball game on the back row will serve for the Lady Patriots. Diaz served nice and deep. Quick set there by Flora. And nice diving save by Amy Diaz. Now a middle attack by the Georgetown Lady Eagles. Dug up, middle attack by Kansa. Off the block and down. What a play there. The quick tip, the quick throw there. The quick attack by Kansa is good for the Lady Patriots. 7-6, they cut the lead to 1 for Georgetown. Diaz to serve again. She sends it deep. Played up, and it's going to be out. Alexis Flora took the serve receive, but it went out of bounds across the net. Now it's a tie match. 7-7 here in set 1. The pass, overpass played by Woods. Dug up, left side attack for the Eagles by Watkins. But it's going to go out, and the tip at the net off the block. So the ball went long, but the tip at the net by the Lady Patriots gives the ball to the Lady Eagles. And multiple balls there. And down official calling for the spare when they threw one in after it went out of play. 8-7, Lady Eagles lead it. Grace Watkins back to serve for the Lady Eagles, leading by 1 here in set 1. And that will be, as Grace Watkins had floating jump serve, and it is long and called out. First service error of set 1 for the Lady Eagles. Ties the score back up at 8 apiece here. And Kinsey Kansa back to serve for the Lady Patriots. Ellswick, Irizarry, and Woods on the front row for the Lady Patriots. Annika Flora sets it up. The attack by Reagan Forrest, and it's blocked but out of bounds off the Lady Patriots. Side out to the Lady Eagles. A nice attack there by Reagan Forrest, the sophomore, and the block unable to keep it in play. Out off the Lady Patriots. 9-8, Georgetown leads by 1. Ross, the libero for Georgetown, serves it. Diaz plays it up. White left side to Ellswick. Ellswick tips it down the line. A diving Lily Barker off of her touch and unable to track it down is Watkins and Ross. And the ball hits the floor. Side out to the Lady Patriots. 9 apiece as Madeline Parsons comes back into the ball game for the Lady Patriots, replacing Eli Woods. Parsons back to serve. Puts it in play. Played up there by Barker. Flora with the set. A little tip over, played up by Kayla White. Middle ball, and there it is. The lefty Stephanie Irizarry with the kill in the middle. Gives the Eastview Lady Patriots the lead. 10-9 here in set 1. Madeline Parsons still serving for the Lady Patriots. Annika Flora, the setter. Cavanaugh on the front row, and left side, Reagan Forrest with the attack. Dug up by Diaz. Brown plays it. Free ball sent over by Madeline Parsons. Watkins up to Flora. Right side back row attack by Lily Barker. Nice dig by Diaz. It'll be Kayla White. Right side Ellswick off the block. Played up by Watkins. Left side attack by Forrest. And it finds the floor. A diving Kayla White can't get to it. What a kill there for Reagan Forrest, a sophomore outside hitter for the Lady Eagles. Side out back to Georgetown, and the tie set 10-10 early on in the match. Number 11, Annika Flora, the setter, back to serve for the Lady Eagles. The floating jump serve played up by Diaz. Brown sets it right side. It's Ellswick. She pulls off the hit, and it falls into the net short there. Like she changed her mind mid-flight with a block and just mishit it into the net. Point to the Lady Eagles. 11-10, Georgetown by 1. Flora set to serve, sends it deep. White plays it up to Brown, set left side. Stephanie Irizarry, the lefty, off of a diving Ross, out of play. Point to the Lady Patriots on the side out, and a tie match, 11-11. McKenna Baylor and Kristen Maldonado in for the Lady Patriots. Maldonado set to serve. Watkins, Ross, Kavanaugh, Barker, Forrest, and Annika Flora on the court for the Lady Eagles. The kill, giving credit to the Lady Eagles there. The up official overrules the line judge for the point. 12-11, Georgetown by 1. And the serve by Forrest is long, whistled out. The second service error of the first set for both teams now. Kayla White set to serve for the Patriots, leading by 1, or tied here in set 1. Quick set, middle attack from Barker, but it's going to be out off the tip, off the block. Nice kill by Lily Barker for the Lady Eagles. They get the side out and the point and take a 1-point lead, 13-12. Alexis Flora into serve for the Lady Eagles as Kavanaugh is substituted out. Pass up to Mary Brown. Quick set in the middle to Kansas. Sends it deep. Forrest went over to play it, but it played off the touch out of bounds into the bench area for the side out. And the score tied back up, 13-13. Eli Woods for Parsons on the Patriots side. And Eli Woods, Kinsey Kansa, and McKenna Baylor on the front row for the Patriots. Mary Brown, Maldonado, and Kayla White on the back row. Ball played up. Flora saves it. Left side attack by Watkins. Off the block. Dug up. Pass right side for Baylor. Blocked at the net. Dug up by Kayla White. Mary Brown right side. Eli Woods. Cross court, and it's in on the line. What a shot there from Eli Woods. And that gives Eastview the point on that kill. 14-13. Eastview leads it by 1. Maxwell, Annika Flora, and Watkins on the front row. Maxwell plays it up to Flora. Left side attack by Watkins. Played up by White to Mary Brown. Left side attack by Baylor. She hammers it down. Dug up there. Saved by Watkins. Free ball sent over by Flora. Maldonado, quick set to Kansas. Has to tip it over. It's off timing there. And the Lady Eagles attack. Left side by Watkins. Quick set again. Kansas. What a tip there. Kinsey Kansas. You got to love the effort reading it up high. She went up and avoided the block. A little tip to the right where no one was found. And the first time out whistled as the Patriots take the 2-point lead. Coach Jenny Richardson calls her first time out of the match. Trailing by 2. And a quick shout out here to some of the sponsors of Eastview Lady Patriot Volleyball, to our double platinum sponsors, Kermode Outfitters and Reliable Roofing. The platinum sponsors, Elit Realty, Gaddis Law Firm, Larkenau Booksellers, Mackay Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Mesquite Creek Outfitters, Skin and Clinical Skincare, the Parsons Family, and Universal Appraisal Services. Super, super appreciative of all the sponsors of Lady Patriot Volleyball and the Lady Patriot Volleyball Booster Club, as well as the Lady Eagle Volleyball team here in Georgetown. So many companies out here supporting these kids and in their efforts as these student athletes give their hearts out each and every night and day at practice and in the classroom. And so appreciative of these sponsors as they give back to their communities in their sponsorship of these sports. And we appreciate it being able to bring it to you live here on SHN Sports. Mary Brown to serve from after the timeout, sends it deep. Played up, Annika Flora sets it left side, Grace Watkins, and Watkins with the kill. Hits it right in the middle. Nice shot there by Watkins. And off the timeout, the side out comes. And that drops it to a 1-point deficit for the Lady Eagles. 15-14, Eastview by 1. Back to serve will be Lily Barker, the senior right side hitter. Puts the serve into play. Maldonado, perfect pass in the middle. McKenna Baylor with the kill. Our effort there, dug up. A diving save by Annika Flora. The third ball into the net for the Lady Eagles. Side out to the Lady Patriots. The 2-point lead back in order for the Lady Patriots as Diaz into the ball game. For McKenna Baylor, and she'll set to serve. Maxwell, Annika Flora, and Watkins front row for the Lady Eagles. Diaz serve is whistled out. Third service error of set number 1 for the Lady Patriots. Alexis Flora, Lily Barker, and Watkins on the back row now. Forrest, Annika Flora, and Brielle Maxwell on the front row for the Lady Eagles. 15-16. Georgetown serves it by 1, or trailing by 1, and the floating serve by Watkins is out, evening up the service errors here in set number 1. 3 apiece as Kinsey Kansa sends back to serve for the Lady Patriots with a 2-point lead. 17 serving 15. Eastview by 2. Kinsey serve down the line, played up by Barker. Jumps set. Now played over by Brielle Maxwell. Played up by Diaz. Right side attack from Eli Woods. Off the block, and they're going to whistle it. No block into the net. And so those side out back to the Lady Eagles there. 17-16. Eastview leads it by 1. Joanna Ross, the libero, back to serve for the Lady Eagles. Diaz plays it up to Barker. Quick set to Irizarry, and the lefty sends it, but on the near sideline, it's just out for the hitting error, and that evens up the score at 17 apiece. And Coach Del Bosque going to take a quick time out here to end this little run for the Lady Eagles. 17 apiece here in set number 1. Back and forth as you expect it to go between these two crosstown rivals, the Lady Eagles of Georgetown and the Lady Patriots of Eastview High School. More sponsors to thank: the gold sponsors: Allied Electrical Services Incorporated, American Irrigation Repair, GTX Sports Recovery, Hula Cowgirl Shaved Ice, John F. Lewis PC, Kango Roofing, Annie Ann's Pretzels, Austin Fire Protection LLC, BBVA Compass Bank, Capstone Works, Paul Berg MD and Amy Friggle PAC, SNR Roofing, Texas Crushed Stone, the Burnett Family, Syntex Shirt and Embroidery, and Georgetown Pediatric Dentistry. Love the sponsors of these student athletes here from the Eastview Lady Patriots volleyball team and the Lady Patriot Booster Club. After the timeout, both teams take the court again. 17-17 here in set number 1. The Battle of the San Gabriel, tight as expected. The serve played up by White to Mary Brown. Right side attack, Eli Woods tips it deep. Ross plays it up. A diving Lily Barker save. And played over by Kavanaugh. Quick set in the middle. Irizarry tips it in the middle. Ross gets it up. Flora with the jump set. Right side Forrest. And she'll send it across the far line, but out of play. Side out to the Lady Patriots. That'll bring Eli Woods out and Madeline Parsons in with a 1-point lead. Parsons back to serve for the Lady Patriots. Parsons serves it deep middle. Barker up to Flora. Middle set. Blocked at the net, but saved there by Forrest. She gets it back over. Barker with a quick second ball tip over, and the ball finds the floor. A quick play there by Mary Brown on the second touch. And the Georgetown Lady Eagles not expecting that one, and a 2-point lead. Back for the Lady Patriots. 19, serving 17. Parsons serve, played up by Ross. Flora the setter. Second tip, ball over. But a double called there. She was kind of on her heels, going backwards and trying to catch that ball, set it up, and the dump. But it was played at the net nicely, but the violation called. 20-17, 3-point lead for Eastview. Flora sets the back row. Grace Watkins with the attack. Dug up by Diaz. White, left side to Ellswick. She'll tip it deep, and Watkins, center of the court, tries to dive to her right. It finds the floor. Point to the Lady Patriots, and that's Coach Jenny Richardson's second timeout. She takes it trailing by 4, 17-21. We'll take the timeout. Be back. More Lady Patriot, Lady Eagle volleyball here on SHN Sports. Here at Georgetown High School with more Lady Eagle, Lady Patriot volleyball on SHN Sports. The Battle of the San Gabriel, exciting one here in set number 1 early on. 21-17. The Lady Patriots lead it by 4. Substitution on the floor as Grace Watkins is substituted for by Claire Mitchell in the Eagle roster, or on the Eagle side of the net. Parsons into serve, deep serve. Barker goes for it, but her touch deep and out of play. And another point to the Lady Patriots. The Lady Eagles huddle up, talking about it. They break it, and Parsons set to serve again with a 5-point lead, the largest of the set for either team. Parsons serves it, and it's played up by Ross, but on her right, on the far line. A great serve by Parsons. She's on a run here. And a 6-point lead now off the touch, out of bounds, 23-17. The Lady Patriots by 6. Serve in. Lily Barker plays it up to the net. Flora with a dump touch over. Played up by Kayla White. Quick set in the middle. Irizarry off of Ross for the kill. The lefty in the middle gets the kill for the Lady Patriots. And we have set point, 24-17 for the Lady Patriots. Parsons to serve. Sends it over. Ross up to Flora. Middle set. Attack by Forrest. Off of Kayla White and out. A good kill there for the sophomore Forrest. And a side out finally for the Lady Eagles as they break that string of points for the Lady Patriots. Madeline Parsons with a great run. Up serves there for the Lady Patriots. 24-18. Eastview by 6 for Annika Flora for the serve. Played up. Right side attack by Ellswick off of the libero Ross and out of bounds. And that's set number 1. 25-18. The Lady Patriots take set number 1 to open up this match of crosstown rivals. The Eastview Lady Patriots 25, the Lady Eagles 18. 3 service errors apiece for both teams, so no one really stuck out there. They kind of handed it back and forth to each other, but you watch the momentum swings. 13-15. Georgetown was up, or trailing, and they took a timeout. 17-17. Coach Del Bosque took a quick timeout, and then it kept going, and he got a run. After Coach Del Bosque took that timeout, you've heard us talk about it here before when Skylar's been on with me. Timeouts and the momentum switch play into this game with serves and just getting into people's heads. And that 17-17 timeout by Coach Cara Del Bosque broke the momentum. It quickly went on a 4-point run. It was 17-21. Eastview took that run, and Coach Richardson had to take her second time out, and it just didn't work there as the Patriots went on the 4-point run, 4-1 run there to end set number 1. So after one set, Eastview leads it by 1 as the teams take a break here before set number 2. Both coaches hand in their rosters, and we'll try to set it to them. I will be the first to admit I know the Eastview roster up and down, left and right. I am trying to learn this Lady Eagle roster. We usually cover these both teams. I know they're in separate places most of the year playing in this district, but tonight they play each other, and I'm here calling it for both schools. And so I am going to try to work on that for you fans of the Lady Eagles watching tonight and getting these players' names. As it just is, I'm fighting it, got my roster right in front of me. So I will be the first to give me some leeway and some grace as I try to get it. We'll set the lineup here on the floor for the Lady Eagles first as they come out of their time or the break. Looks like Lily Barker, Kavanaugh, and Forrest on the floor with Annika Flora, Grace Watkins, and Brielle Maxwell. On the Patriots side of the ball, Mary Brown, Gabrielle Ellswick, and McKenna Baylor on the front row. Madeline Parsons, Kristen Maldonado, and Kinsey Kansa on the back row. Front row for the Lady Eagles is, let's see here, Kavanaugh, Lily Barker, and Forrest. Back row, Annika Flora, Grace Watkins, and Brielle Maxwell. The libero, Kayla White, in for Kinsey Kansa. And the libero, Ross, will come in for the Lady Eagles, and we'll see who she plays in for. It will be Brielle Maxwell, as she will take a seat on the bench. The Lady Eagles on the right side of the floor. They will have the serve to start set number 2. We begin set 2, all apiece, 0-0. But Eastview sitting on a 1-0 lead in sets. Annika Flora, the setter. Nice jump serve played up by Parsons. Mary Brown, left side attack by Baylor. Swings away off the block, out of bounds, and point to the Eastview Lady Patriots on the side out. I tell you what, I've not seen McKenna Baylor this comfortable and this just in this rhythm early on, attacking the hits and going after it and did a good job there. Off of the block of the Lady Eagles. Out of bounds. Side out to the Lady Patriots, a 1-0 lead. Kayla White set to serve. She sends it deep to Forrest. Played up by Annika Flora. The tip over. Played up by Maldonado across the net. The Eagles dig it up. Play it right side. Lily Barker, kind of the running swing there, and she gets it deep. A diving Maldonado unable to get to it. This side out back to the Lady Eagles. One apiece as they get the side out. Forrest back to serve for the Lady Eagles. Floats it over. Kayla White plays it up. A quick second touch there by Brown. Dug up by Ross. Right side. Lily Barker attacks off of the left hand of a running Maldonado. She didn't get both hands up on it. She's talking to Coach Del Bosque. She's kind of about one step too far over. And the ball out of play. Point to the Lady Eagles and a 2-1 lead. Early on here in set two. Forrest with the serve. Played up by Maldonado. Mary Brown will set middle to Kinsey. Off of the block, and it finds the floor. A diving Ross tried to get the ball up, but unable to as she was diving to the back line. And the side out off the kill by Kansa. Brings the ball back to the Lady Patriots. All square, 2 apiece. Mary Brown back to serve. Sends it over. Ross up to Annika Flora. Left side attack, Grace Watkins. Cross court, dug up by White. Mary Brown, quick set in the middle. Kansa just tips it over. Played up by Flora. Ross sets it right side to Lily Barker. Swings away off the block. And a net violation called here. I was watching the ball fly there. I didn't see a number that they called. But a net violation on the Lady Eagles gives the point to the Patriots. Eastview 3. Georgetown 2. Mary Brown serves it. A floater just over the net. A diving Ross. They get the ball up. A free ball sent over. Maldonado up to Brown. Quick set. McKenna Baylor. A disagreement there. Coach Del Bosque won the tip as Baylor crushed the ball there. It looked like it went off of Georgetown Eagle and diverted to the sideline. But it's called out of play. And this side out to the Lady Eagles. 3-3. We're all square. Service by Alexis Flora. Played up Maldonado. Quick set in the middle. Baylor tips it over. Played up. Flora sets it right side to Lily Barker. She swings. And off of a diving Maldonado there. She falls to her left. Trying to get over to that ball. A kill for Barker and the Eagles. And the point. 4-3. Alexis Flora set to serve again. Maxwell, Grace Watkins, and Lily Barker on the front row for the Eagles. Annika Flora, Alexis Flora, and Forrest on the back row for the Eagles. White will send the free ball over. Played up by Forrest. Annika Flora back set Lily Barker off the block of Baylor, but out of bounds. And the point to the Lady Eagles. 5-3. Eagles by 2. Alexis Flora set to serve again. Sends it deep. Maldonado played it. White chases it down deep. Maldonado, free ball sent over. Nice recovery there. Flora sets it up. Lily Barker, cross shot. Now that's a kill by Lily Barker that is just impressive. She hammers it from the right side. A cross-cut hammer and drops it in front of the 10-foot line. What a play by Barker on the kill. Point to the Lady Eagles, 6-3. They lead it by 3 here in set number 2. Alexis Flora set to serve again. The running jump serve. Sends it deep. Maldonado plays it up. Brown tracks it down. Back row attack from Kayla White. Sends it over. Played up by Barker. Annika Flora will set Barker back right side. And she swings away. But it's not off the block. It's off the net. And the ball side out over to Eastview. 6-4. Eastview trailing by 2 as Diaz comes into the match for Baylor, and Ellswick in for Maldonado on the Patriots side of the net. 6-4. Eastview trails by 2. Ball played up to Annika Flora. Right side set. Lily Barker off the block. A diving Mary Brown didn't get it in time as her and Diaz, it kind of went right in between them. Side out to the Lady Eagles. 7-4. Eagles lead it by 3. Important rotation there for the Lady Patriots as Barker rotates back to the service position, gets her off the front row. When she's on the front row, the attack is coming from number 7. Brown, pass, left side, Ellswick, the tip over, and a miss hit there from Ellswick as it comes off kind of weird off her tip, but it finds the hole in the just past the 10-foot line, middle of the court, and the side out to the Lady Patriots, trailing by 2. Georgetown 7, Eastview 5. Kinsey Kansa back to serve. She'll send it over. Played up there by Alexis Flora. Annika Flora chases it down. Left side attack. Grace Watkins. Diaz up to Brown. Left side attack from Ellswick. Sends it down the line, but it is just out on the far line. Side out to the Lady Eagles. Substitution for the Lady Eagles as Claire Mitchell comes in for Grace Watkins. Mitchell back to serve for the Lady Eagles, leading by 3, 8-5. Mitchell with the serve. Diaz plays it up to Brown. Quick set in the middle. Irizarry, the lefty in the middle, hammers it down again. I tell you what, a tough play to stop. We've talked about it over and over. That left-handed attack on a quick set right in the middle, just not used to looking at it. Not a lot of left-handed hitters. And Irizarry gets the kill. Side out back to the Lady Patriots. Trailing by 2. Georgetown 8. Eastview 6. Parsons into the match. Serves the ball. Played up. Left side attack Forrest. Diaz up to Brown. It'll be a back row attack by Parsons. She'll send it deep. Barker plays it up. Chased down by Claire Mitchell. Free ball sent over by Annika Flora. White quick to right side. Irizarry, the lefty attack, but she hits it long and out. Side out back to Georgetown, 9-6, a 3-point lead. Substitutions here as Alexis Flora is out. Kavanaugh back in the match. And let's see, number 6 now into the ball game for the Lady Eagles, Sarah Guzman. She drops back to serve, leading by 3 for the Eagles, 9-6. Diaz up to Brown, quick second touch over. Guzman gets it back up. Forrest on the kill, off the block, but it finds the floor. Ellswick can step back for the position, but it came off the block short and hits the floor. Point, Georgetown, 10-6. The Eagles lead it by 4. Guzman back to serve. Sends it over to Diaz. Up to Brown. Right side to Irizarry. Off the block. White up to Brown. Right side. Ellswick cross court. Off of 2 touches. Annika Flora only got a hand up on it in time, but out of play. And the side out to the Lady Patriots. A couple of substitutions as Maldonado in. And Baylor back into the ballgame. Maldonado on the back row, set to serve for the Lady Patriots, trailing by 3. Georgetown 10, Eastview 7. Maldonado serve, played up by Guzman. Annika Flora, back row attack, Lily Barker, a little punching roller. Played up by White, quick set to Baylor. She hammers it down. I tell you what, she is just on fire. And it's a battle of back and forth when you get Baylor on the front row for the Lady Patriots and Lily Barker on the front row for the Lady Eagles. The attacks are coming from those 2 players, and they are putting on a show. 10-8. Eastview cuts it to 2. Down by 2 here early in set 2. Forrest with the big swing on the left side. She said, whoa, 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 give me some time. And Forrest with the big swing off the block out of bounds. And the side out to the Lady Eagles. 11-8. They lead it by 3. Annika Flora back on the back row now to serve. The floating jump serve played up by Parsons to Brown. She'll set it far side to Baylor. Baylor with the attack. And Baylor with the kill, finding her spots. And the side out back to the Lady Patriots. Kansa back on the floor. Irizarry off. Kayla White drops back to libero, set to serve. 11-9. Georgetown by 2 here in set 2. Eastview took set 1, 25-18. Barker plays it up. Annika Flora, left side. Here comes Barker. Her attack off the block and in. And there it is, the battle of the big killers tonight as Barker and Baylor taking their swings. Barker this time from the left side. Side out. Lady Eagles 12-9. Lady Eagles lead it by 3. Back to serve, is Forrest. She'll run a floater nice and deep, played up by the Lady Patriots. But a great play there by Mary Brown. The ball was going to be a little bit over or into the net. She plays it over quickly. And the little dump pass from Brown finds the floor. And the side out for the Lady Patriots as Maldonado checks out. Eli Woods back in. Brown back to serve, trailing by 2. Georgetown 12, Eastview 10. Annika Flora, left side set to Grace Watkins, who's back in. Maldonado up to Brown, left side attack. Baylor off the block. There, Grace Watkins with the dig. Right side, Lily Barker. She gets it blocked, but a save by Baylor. She'll set it, or a kill again, but dug up by Maldonado. Now Baylor swings off the ball. Now it's back over, and Baylor, what a play there. A dive by Forrest. What a job of saving it, but the overpass over the net, and Baylor's right there. She knocks it down. But now the controversy is the whistle was given away, and it blew, saying that the ball actually went, there was some violation. The up official tonight, if I'm not watching, boy, he gives a quick signal and he puts his arms back down, so I'm not sure what he called. Something to do with Baylor's block of that overpass. Looked like it had broke the plane when she played it up and put it right back down. But Coach Del Bosque sending back Kayla White, the captain, back and forth to ask questions as she talks to the up official. So the point not to Lady Patriots, but to the Lady Eagles on the violation. Kavanaugh will step up, Alexis Flora back on, and then Guzman will be subbed out for Brielle Maxwell for the Lady Eagles. So you have Forrest, Annika Flora. Let's start over. Forrest, Annika Flora, and Alexis Flora on the back row. Grace Watkins, Lily Barker, and Brielle Maxwell for the Lady Eagles. Kansa with the kill. She got a quick set from Mary Brown off of Flora. She put her hands up to defend herself, and the ball flies to the floor. Kill to the Lady Patriots, side out, and the point. 13-11, Georgetown by 2. Couple of substitutions now. Diaz back on the floor, back to serve for the Lady Patriots. Diaz serves it near side, played up. Annika Flora, right side attack. Set to Lily Barker, and the Lily Barker show continues from the right side. She swings away and drops it just back behind the 10-foot line for the kill. Side out to the Lady Eagles. 14-11, Georgetown leading set 2 by 3. Lily Barker back to serve again now for the Lady Eagles as Coach Richardson gives out the signals. She'll send it over. Diaz plays it up, but off of her, she stepped to her left, and the ball came back to the right, out of bounds. Point to the Lady Eagles and a 4-point lead, 15-11. Barker back to serve. Coach Richardson behind her clipboard gives the signal. Kayla White up to Brown. Quick set. Kansa. Wow. Kinsey with the drive. She puts the kill down off of Barker for the side out. 15-12. Lady Eagles lead it by 3. Kinsey Kansa back to serve for the Patriots. Kansa puts it into play. Ball off. Flora tips it over to save it there. Right side attack. Eli Wood. She'll tip it down the line deep. Played up. Quick set by Flora. And Irizarry sends it over quick. Free ball comes back over. Brown left side. Ellswick swings away. Off the block. Dug up by Forrest. Annika Flora. Left side. Grace Watkins. Diaz digs it. Mary Brown. Right side. Eli Wood. She sends it over. Dug up. Annika Flora will set Barker. Back row attack. Cross court. Brown digs it. Eli Wood sets it. Ellswick. But the whistle blown on the double as Eli Woods tries to set it. And the double violation called on the Patriots. Side out back to the Lady Eagles, but I think Coach Del Bosque is going to take the timeout, and she does. 16-12 here in set number 2, and Coach Del Bosque will take her first timeout. We'll take it with them. Be back. More Eagle and Patriot volleyball here on SHN Sports after this. Back here on SHN Sports on the Georgetown High School campus in Georgetown, Texas. I'm Wally Harmon here with a call tonight of the Georgetown Lady Eagles and Eastview Lady Patriots Battle of the San Gabriel. Set number 1 went to the Lady Patriots, 25-18. Set 2, the Eagles lead it by 4, 16-12. Claire Mitchell set to serve, sends it deep. Kayla White plays it up. Diaz tracks it down. White will send the free ball over. Nice and deep. Barker plays it up to Annika Flora. Left side attack by Forrest. The tip off the block finds the net. And the point to the Lady Eagles. Momentum is in their favor. The timeout didn't squelch it there as they continue their elevated play here in set number 2. Lead it by 5, the largest lead of the set for either team. Mitchell with the jump serve. White plays it up to Brown. Quick set in the middle. Irizarry, the lefty, off the block and hits the floor. Side out to the Lady Patriots. Parsons in for Woods on the Lady Patriots side of the net. Parsons back to serve, trailing by 4. Eastview 13, serving Georgetown 17. Parsons set to serve, sends it over. Barker up to Annika Flora. She tips over ball number 2 as it was an overpass from Barker. And a good read there by Flora. And now into the match, 13 for 10. Kavanaugh for Alexis Flora. Guzman in for Brielle Maxwell on the Lady Eagles side of the court. Side out to the Lady Eagles and a 5-point lead, 18-13, as Guzman sets to serve for the Lady Eagles. Ball sent over. Maldonado up to Brown. Left side, Irizarry the lefty, and she knocks it down. Irizarry taking her swings tonight. That kill right to the middle of the court. Finds the floor and the side out to the Lady Patriots. Cut it back to 4, 18-14, as Maldonado into the ball game. She drops back to serve, and now that ball's going to go out. The officials switching them out when they go to play to be wiped down, and the other ball's put into play. Maldonado back to serve, sends it deep. Off of the arms of Guzman and out of play. A diving Mitchell couldn't get to it. Nice serve by Maldonado. Point to the Lady Patriots and cut the lead to 3. 18-15. Georgetown by 3 here in set number 2. Deep serve. Guzman up to Annika Flora. Running pass to Forrest. Off the block of Mary Brown and Irizarry. Out of bounds. Side out to the Lady Eagles. 15-19. The Lady Patriots trail by 4. Annika Flora, the setter. Back on the back row now to serve. The jump serve, floats it deep. Maldonado up to Mary Brown. Right side is Baylor. She'll swing away off the block. It hits the floor. Side out to the Lady Patriots. Kansa back in. Irizarry off. The libero in for her as Kayla White back to serve. 19-16. Georgetown by 3 here in set number 2. Deep ball to Guzman. Played up by Annika Flora. And that ball was deep and it looked out on the back line, but the line judge calls it in. And the point side out to the Lady Patriots. Grace Watkins back into the ballgame as Claire Mitchell checks out. The serve by Forrest. Maldonado up to Mary Brown, right side. Baylor will swing away. Annika Flora set up. Kinsey Kansa plays it over, but it's dug up there by Guzman. Left side attack by Watkins. It's off the block and out. Lots of hands getting on these blocks for the Lady Patriots, but they're flying out of bounds for the point for the Georgetown Lady Eagles. 21-16, a 5-point lead. Forrest sends it deep. Maldonado up to Mary Brown. She'll set right side Baylor. Tips it over and finds some court there. A diving Guzman couldn't get to it. Side out to the Lady Patriots. 21-17. Georgetown leads by 4. As Eli Woods checks back in for Madeline Parsons. Mary Brown back to serve. She sends it in. Watkins plays it. Barker chases it down. Free ball sent over by Flora. Maldonado up. Quick set left side is Baylor, but off the block. They read the tip. Lily Barker there for the block. Sends it back down. Side out to the Lady Eagles. Now Alexis Flora back in for Kavanaugh. Brielle Maxwell in for Sarah Guzman for the Lady Eagles. Back to serve is Alexis Flora, leading by 5, 22-17. The serve to Maldonado, up to Brown, quick set to Kansa, tip over. Watkins up to Flora, right side Lily Barker attacks, off the block and out of bounds for the point. The Georgetown Lady Eagles by 6 now, their biggest lead, 23-17. Coach Delboski talking to the down official. Now the down official will come back and talk to the up official. Discussion going on at the stand. 23-17. The Lady Eagles lead it by 6 here in set number 2. Quite the discussion going on here. And now after that discussion, the down official will go talk to Coach Jenny Richardson of Georgetown. And now Alexis Flora. That's over with. She sets the serve. Sends it deep. White up to Brown. Right side by Eli Woods. Off the block. Baylor saves it. Good job there to react to the block. The ball on the side out. Back to the Lady Patriots. They cut it to 5, and that draws a timeout from Coach Jenny Richardson. We'll take the timeout. Be back with more of set 2 action here on SHN Sports. Back here at Georgetown High School in set number 2, the Lady Patriots trail the Lady Eagles by 5, 23-18 here in set 2 with a 1-set lead for the Lady Patriots. After the timeout the side out was right before. Diaz into serve. Right side attack, Lily Barker swings away the block. But a save there. Should have been a lift, and it was called there at the last minute. Barker called for the lift. The block was in. A quick play off of one of the back line players for the Lady Eagles, but then Barker just slapped the ball and pushed it up in the air over the net and called for the violation. 4-point lead, 23-19. Georgetown by 4. Diaz the serve again. Floats it deep. Annika Flora, right side of Barker. She'll send it deeper. Diaz plays it. Brown tracks it down. It'll be a free ball by Eli Woods. Played up by Forrest. Annika Flora set to set. Right side to a jump to Barker. Dug up by White. Quick to Kansa. She'll tip it over. A diving save by Alexis Flora. She'll set it to Flora. Passes the ball to Annika Flora. The quick set to Barker, and the Barker kill show goes on. She smashes another one down and sets up set point here in set number 2. And she's back to serve on the side out. 24-19. Georgetown leads it by 5. Barker set to serve, and the first service error of the set for either team is there for the Lady Eagles on Barker's serve. And that gives the side out back to the Lady Eagles. 24-20, Georgetown by 4. Set point still out there. Kansa back to serve. The floater drops over. Ball dug up by Barker. Sent over. Quick set, middle, Irizarry. Forrest with a diving save. Annika Flora sets it to Watkins off the block. Played up by Ellswick. Set, back to Ellswick. She goes to kill. Blocked by Flora. Now Alexis Flora plays it up. Grace Watkins blocked, and it finds the court. Eli Woods and Stephanie Irizarry with the block. And it's down on the floor. Cuts the lead to 3. 24-21. Georgetown leads it. And that draws Coach Richardson of Georgetown's second time out of this set. She didn't like that. The quick run there for the Lady Patriots draws that timeout. 21-24. Eastview trails by 3 with a set point sitting on the board for the Lady Eagles. And that timeout by Coach Richardson, her second. No more left here in the set. And Coach Del Bosque still with 1 for the Eastview Lady Patriots. Set number 1, 25-18. Eastview took it. Both teams with 3 serving errors, evened each other out, but a great match back and forth. Eastview just kept dominating that one after the momentum swing at 17-17 when Coach Del Bosque called her timeout in set 1. From that point, they went on a run 8-1 in set 1 to take it. Now we sit at 24-21. Georgetown leads by 3, but the Patriots with the serve. One side out needed by the Lady Eagles. to end set number 2 and even up the match. Kinsey Kansa back to serve again for the Lady Patriots. She floats it down the near line. Barker with a dive, saves it up. Flora, left side, Grace Watkins sends it deep. Kansa can't get it up to play for Diaz, and the ball finds the court. Side out, Lady Eagles, and they take set number 2, 25-21. We're now set up at 1 set apiece in this match. Timeout. Be back. Set 3 of Eagle Patriot volleyball here on SHN Sports. Back here on SHN Sports coverage of Lady Patriot and Lady Eagle volleyball. For the Lady Patriots, our sponsors, we want to make sure we give them their thanks that they deserve. The double platinum sponsors of Lady Patriot volleyball and the Lady Patriot volleyball booster club are Carmody Outfitters and Reliable Roofing. The platinum sponsors, Elite Realty, Gaddis Law Firm, Larkin Owl Booksellers, Mackay Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Mesquite Creek Outfitters, Skin and Clinical Skincare, the Parsons family, and Universal Appraisal Services. We get set for set number 3 as the teams come back on the court, squared up at 1 apiece. Set 1 to the Lady Patriots, set 2 to the Lady Eagles. You would expect nothing else here in the battle of the San Gabriel. On the right side of the floor, the Lady Eagles, Forrest, Kavanaugh, Lily Barker, Grace Watkins, Annika Flora, and Brielle Maxwell. Maxwell will step off, and now a new libero for the Lady Patriots, or the Lady Eagles, as now number 6, Sarah Guzman, has put on the libero jersey for the Lady Eagles. She steps on the floor in place of Brielle Maxwell in the back row. For the Lady Patriots, McKenna Baylor, Stephanie Irizarry, Mary Brown, front row, Kayla White, Parsons, and Maldonado for the back row. And Irizarry and Baylor get the block to start it off. A nice attack there by the Lady Eagles. Forrest with the big swing, but Irizarry and Baylor there for the block. And the first point of set 3 goes to the Lady Patriots. Maldonado to serve again. Sends it over. Guzman up to Annika Flora. Right side, Forrest. She'll swing away again. And off of the arm of Madeline Parsons for the side out. 1-1 here in set 3 as Forrest drops back to serve for the Lady Eagles. Maldonado plays it up to Brown. Left side to Baylor. Swinging away. And what a kill. The McKenna Baylor show continues on the left side of the net. The kill there for McKenna Baylor. The side out. And the ball back to the Lady Patriots with a 1-point lead. 2-1 now here in set 3. Kinsey Kansa back in. White to serve. Sends it over. Annika Flora sets in the middle. Kavanaugh just plays over the free ball. Mary Brown, quick set in the middle. Kansa dug up by Forrest. Annika Flora to Grace Watkins. She attacks. And it went off of a Baylor hand. Baylor put her hands up, but it skipped off just enough to throw the timing off as Kayla White was there for the dig. But the ball off of White out of bounds. Side out to the Lady Eagles. 2-2 here in set 3. Now into serve Alexis Flora for the Eagles. She floats it deep. Played up by Maldonado. White will pass it forward. Baylor with the free ball sent over. A dive by Flora to save it. Annika sets it to Barker. Dug up by Maldonado. Brown to Baylor. She'll tip it over the double block of Barker and Maxwell. and finds the 10-foot line. Her friend give her the kill and the side out to the Lady Patriots. 3-2 here in set number 3 as Mary Brown back to serve for the Lady Patriots. Eastview leads it by 1, 3-2. Brown with the serve, floats it over. A diving Lily Barker saves it up. Annika Flora to Grace Watkins, left side attack. Dug up by Maldonado. Brown, quick set in the middle. Kansa, the tip to the open spot as Flora comes diving in, but can't get there in time. Good read by Kinsey Kansa. Gets the kill and a 2-point lead now for the Patriots. 4-2. Eastview leads it here in set 3. Brown to serve, sends it over. Barker had kind of cheated to the far side. Alexis Flora caught in the middle. Couldn't get to that serve. Nice placement there by Mary Brown. The ace puts the 3-point lead on the board for the Lady Patriots. 5-2. Brown set to serve again. Sends it deep. Barker passes it up to Annika Flora. Quick set in the middle. Brielle Maxwell gets some help from the net, and the kind rolls. It rolls to the empty spot on the far side. Finds the floor, and the side out to the Lady Eagles. 5-3. Eastview by 2 here in set number 3. Lily Barker back to serve. And Lily Barker serve comes up a little bit short into the net. The first service error of the set for either team. And the side out to the Lady Patriots. Diaz in. And will serve for the Lady Patriots. Amy Diaz sends it in. And deep. Played up by Alexis Flora to Annika. The quick second ball over. And Mary Brown gets it, but the pass couldn't be retrieved there as Kayla White went diving for it with Ellswick. Ball finds the court. Nice play by Annika Flora, the setter for Georgetown. The side out back to Georgetown. 6-4. Eastview by 2 here in set number 3. Claire Mitchell in to serve for the Lady Eagles. White up to Brown. Right side for Eli Woods. She sends it across. Barker up to Annika Flora. Second ball over. Ellswick tries to play it. The up official, the calls that he's making tonight are confusing for all parties involved, as he called Ellswick there not for the block, but saying she played it. So then when it hit the net, it came back. She couldn't touch it again, and she did. Violation over to the Eagles, 6-5. Mitchell to serve. Sends it deep. Played up Mary Brown. Quick set to Kansa. Forrest saves that tip. She'll swing away. Diaz up. Mary Brown saves that one. Now Ellswick down the line. Played up by Barker. Annika Flora to Forrest. She'll swing away. White plays it up. Brown, free ball, sent over by Kayla White. Flora tries to send it deep on the second touch, and it's played well there. Eli Woods with the attack off the block. Played up to Flora. Right side attack, Lily Barker from the back row, and in. Not sure it wasn't a back row attack violation as Barker appeared to be on the line when she jumped, but not whistled there, and it evens up the score here in set 3. 6-6. Eagles tie it up. Mitchell to serve again. Sends it down. Diaz up to Brown. Right side Eli Woods. The cross-court tip. Played up by the setter Annika Flora. Now Forrest gets it. Tips it over. Brown plays it. Diaz will play it. Now it'll be Eli Woods with the swinging attack. And it's into the net. Not off the block for the hitting violation. They call a forward touch there. And a point to the Lady Eagles. They've gone on a little run here. It's 7-6. They lead it by 1. Mitchell with the serve. White up to Brown to Kansa. The tip deep. Barker plays it up. Left side is Forrest off the block. Back to the Lady Eagles. Annika Flora plays it over. Diaz digs it up. Mary Brown gets it. Kansa sends it over. Nice play there. Up by Alexis Flora. Annika sets it to Barker. Back row attack, but that's out of play. She hits it deep and over to the Lady Patriots. Goes the ball side out. 7-7. We're all square here in 3. Set number 3. It's 1-1. The Patriots took set 1. The Eagles took set 2. 7-7 in set 3. Kansa to serve. Barker up to Annika. Left side Forrest. She goes off the block. Barker plays it again. Flora back to Forrest. She swings away. Blocked again. Saved up. Now she'll send the free ball over. Diaz up to Mary Brown. Set to Irizarry, the lefty. Off the block and in. What a play there by the front row of the Lady Patriots. Forrest swinging away. The blocks and the digs and everything. What a rally there But the point to the Lady Patriots. 8-7. Lady Patriots of Eastview lead it by 1. Kansa still serves for the Lady Patriots. She'll send it deep. Barker up to Annika. She'll set it middle to Forrest. A little run. As the blocks added up, Forrest went for something different, and a little roll shot just over the outstretched arms of the block, finds the floor, and the side out back to the Lady Eagles. 8-8. It's all square again. Sarah Guzman in to serve for the Lady Eagles. Diaz up to Brown. She'll set. Eli Woods the attack, dug up by Alexis Flora. Annika sets Lily Barker back row attack, and it hits the floor right in front of Diaz. Coach Del Bosque talking to Diaz like, hey, right where we're supposed to be. And they're communicating and talking to her. And the point to the Lady Eagles, their first lead here, 9-8. Their second lead of the set. The ball played over. And I'm confused there. Good play by Annika Flora to patrol the net. But the ball there was the same ball that Baylor played earlier. And the violation called by the up official on Baylor that Flora just performed again. So not sure what's going on in this. I'd love to hear what the call was earlier, but the same play just executed. Gives the Eagles a 2-point lead, 10-8. Left side attack from Ellswick. It's into the net, no good. And another point to the Lady Eagles. They've gone on a little run here after the 8-8 tie and taken a 3-point lead. The libero Guzman back to serve again for the Lady Eagles. Guzman serves. Diaz. Brown tracks it down. Diaz will play ball number 3 over. Off the block. Dug up by Barker. Left side Forrest. She'll attack. Diaz. Ellswick plays ball 2. Eli Woods the free ball sent over. Guzman to Flora. She'll play a tip over on ball 2. Dug up by White. Left side attack. Ellswick. The cut shot into the net for the hitting error. And that'll draw a timeout. 12-8. Georgetown leads it. And the first timeout of the set, number 3 by Coach Del Bosque, comes quickly after that. 8-12. Eastview trails by 4. Quick timeout. More volleyball here on SHN Sports after this. Back here for more volleyball on SHN Sports. The Lady Patriots, the Lady Eagles, the Battle of the San Gabriel is going strong tonight. One set apiece. In set number 3, the Eagles have taken their largest lead of 12-8. Guzman serves it over. White up to Brown. Over Eli Woods, the cut shot. Diving save by Barker. Back row attack by Claire Mitchell, but it's into the net. Side out to the Lady Patriots. So after the timeout, the Lady Patriots get their side out they are looking for to kill that momentum, and they cut it to 3, 12-9, as Maldonado in to serve. Make that Madeline Parsons, my apologies. Left side attack is Forrest. She sends it deep, and it's out there. Nice call. It was a close shot as Forrest sends it deep, but right off the line. Cuts it to 2, 12-10. Madeline Parsons with the serve. Barker up to Annika. She tries to play ball 2 over, but a nice scramble there. The Patriots get it back over. Flora will do it again. And she goes with a little dunk that should, kind of a weird call. She'll not sit and do it this time as Forrest goes to attack, and Forrest's kill comes into play. Annika Flora has free reign there, as you can see from Coach Richardson. And she sent 2 balls over in a row. And dug up nicely by the Lady Patriots, but the third time around, Forrest gets the kill. Annika Flora back to set serve for the Eagles by 3, 13-10. White up to Brown. She'll set left side to Irizarry. The lefty off the block of Barker and looked like Kavanaugh. And it's a point for the Lady Eagles. 14-10. They lead by 4. Nice block there by Barker and Kavanaugh. Annika Flores to serve again. She'll send it deep. White up to Brown. Left side to Ellswick. She'll send it, or Irizarry, left side. Guzman gets a touch on it. And a running play there by number 9, Mitchell. And Flora dives for it to try to get the free ball over, but cannot. Side out to the Lady Patriots. Cuts it back to 3. 14-11. Here comes Maldonado. She sets the serve for the Lady Patriots. Maldonado serve over. Guzman up to Flora. The tip over. Barker unable to play it as Flora had to just kind of a one-hand running attempt as the ball played up close to the net. Cuts the lead to 2. The point to the Patriots. Down 14-12. Send it deep. Mitchell up to Annika Flora. Right side is Forrest. Parsons plays it up to Brown. Right side to Baylor. She'll swing away. Down the line. It's called out. And now a mixed call here as the line judge. A lot of pressure put on these students as the line judges typically are students that are volunteered and or voluntold to go and down officiate on the lines in these matches. So we'll see what the call was. It was first whistled out, then he pointed down like he made a mistake. They're going to give the point to the Georgetown Lady Eagles. The side out and the point. 15-12. Georgetown by 3. Parsons up. Brown, the quick second ball over. Played up. Right side attack by Barker. Off the block. Finds the floor there. Baylor and Brown were over there. And it came off of Baylor and White unable to get to it. Point to the Lady Eagles. 16-12. They lead it by 4. Parsons up to Brown. Right side to Irizarry, the lefty. Hits it right past Annika Flora. And Forrest gets a hand on it, but it hits out of bounds over by the bench. Side out to the Lady Patriots. 16-13. Georgetown by 3 here in set number 3. Kayla White back to serve. She sends it over. Guzman up to Annika Flora. Middle attack by Barker. But a net violation called there by Kinsey Kansa. Whistled by the down official. Side out to the Lady Eagles. 17-13. They lead it by 4. Alexis Flora into the ballgame. Kavanaugh out. Alexis Flora back to serve for the Lady Eagles. She sends it deep. Maldonado. Parsons chases it down. Free ball from Kayla White sent over the net. Barker to Annika Flora. Back set right side. Attack by Barker. Dug up. Off the block by Flora. Sent over free ball. White plays it. Mary Brown. Quick set in the middle. Kansa sends it deep. Forrest gets a hand on it. A dive by Flora. Free ball sent over. Be passed up by Maldonado. Kinsey tips it over. Nice play by Alexis Flora. The set off by Annika. She comes to the near side and tries to back set it all the way to the right side of Barker, but not high enough. And the ball finds the floor. Point side out to the Lady Patriots. 17-14. Georgetown by 3 now. All square. One set apiece. Brown to serve. She serves it deep, and it's oh my goodness. Overruled by the up official. And that's I hate the pressure on these kids, but the one thing I don't understand is why the kids from the schools are on the same side as their teams. It puts the pressure on them to make a controversial call on their own school, and you just hate that. Point to the Lady Patriots, 17-15. The ball set in the middle. Brielle Maxwell, I apologize. Mitchell and Maxwell got me tongue-tied. Maxwell hits it into the net for the point to the Lady Patriots, 17-16. They cut it to 1, and a timeout from Coach Richardson. Quick timeout. Be back with more volleyball on SHN Sports. Welcome back to Georgetown High School in Georgetown, Texas. Set number 3, 17-16. Georgetown leads it by 1. Eastview took set 1, 25-18. Georgetown took set 2, 25-21. The down official talks to the scores table and is ready now to put the ball back into play. Mary Brown back to serve for the Lady Patriots. Trailing by 1, the little float serve. Barker dives and saves it. Flora sets it right side to Grace Watkins. Her attack dug up by Maldonado. Quick set in the middle. Kanza off of the tip and out. Good call by the line judge on the Eastview side and the up official seeing the contact. Kanza with the kill. Evens it up at 17 apiece. Mary Brown back to serve. Sends it over. Short serve as Alexis Flora tries to dig it up and it goes out of play. Off the touch. 18-17. Eastview with their first lead in a while. 18-17 here in set 3. Mary Brown on a roll. One timeout apiece has been used by both coaches. Brown to serve again. Nice short serve. Alexis Flora gets this one up to Annika. Right side Barker. Her attack dug up by White. Brown will set far side to Baylor. She'll attack. Dug up and up into the rafters. Played up by Grace Watkins. Over, but it's on the other side of the antenna. A nice kill again there by Baylor. And a 2-point lead now to Eastview. The timeout called at 16-17. And a 3-point run here for the Lady Patriots. Mary Brown set to serve again. She sends it over. A nice a short serve. Alexis Flora steps up and dives forward. But the ball off of her into the stands for the point. 20-17. The Lady Patriots by 3. A 4-point run since the last time out. Momentum change here in set number 3. Mary Brown to serve again. A nice short serve played up by Forrest over the net. Kansa and Baylor go up. The miscommunication as the ball falls right between them to the floor. Side out to the Lady Eagles. Substitution here as number 2, Joanna Ross, comes in for Lily Barker. She's back to serve now. Ross back in her royal blue jersey as Guzman took over the libero spot here in set 3. Brown into Baylor in the middle, and Baylor with the middle attack. She moved around a little bit there, gets that at a quick set, and hammers it home for the kill. Ross and Barker substitution right back out. Barker back on the floor. Diaz in for Baylor. Ellswick in for Maldonado on the Patriots side of the ball. 21-18 on the side out. Lady Patriots of Eastview lead it by 3 here in set 3. Diaz back to serve. Diaz serves it in. Forrest up to Annika. Right side, back row attack by Barker. Dive by Diaz. She gets a touch on it, but it's out of play. Side out to the Lady Eagles. 21-19. Eastview by 3. Claire Mitchell checks into the ballgame, replacing Grace Watkins for the Eagles. Mitchell back to serve. Trailing by 2. 21-19. Mitchell with the serve, deep. White up to Brown. Quick set in the middle. Kansa. She sends it deep. A diving Mitchell can't get to it. And it's off her hand out of bounds. And the side out back to the Lady Patriots. 22-19. A 3-point lead. Kinsey Kansa back to serve for the Lady Patriots. What a battle back and forth here in set number 3. Kansa sends it over. Played up by Barker. Annika. Middle. Forrest off the block. And Stephanie Arizari patrolling the net. Gets the big block there. Back down on the floor. 23-19. Point to Eastview with a 4-point lead here in set number 3. And that draws Coach Richardson's second timeout of the set. 19-23. Georgetown trailing by 4 calls the timeout. Their second and last timeout of set 3. The gold sponsors of Eastview Lady Patriot Volleyball and the Eastview Lady Patriot Volleyball Booster Club. Allied Electrical Services Incorporated. American Irrigation Repair. Auntie Anne's Pretzels. Austin Fire Protection LLC. BBVA Compass Bank. Capstone Works. Syntex Shirt and Embroidery. Georgetown Pediatric Dentistry. SNR Roofing. Texas Crushed Stone. The Burnett Family. Paul Berg, MD, and Amy Friggle, PAC. GTX Sports Recovery. Hula Cowgirl Shaved Ice. John F. Lewis, PC. and kangarooping. Certainly appreciative of the sponsors of Lady Patriot Volleyball and the Lady Patriot Volleyball Booster Club. So many signs around the gym here for the Lady Eagles as well. Emerald Lawns, Pro Glass, King's Pest Control, Mackay Ford, G-Town Lumber and Supply. Cancer to serve, leading by 4, the Lady Patriots, 23-19. Flora back sets. Ball tipped over, played up by Eli Wood. She stepped in. Good play there, but a lot of a lot of momentum going forward as the back row seemed to have a play on it there for Diaz, but the ball out of play. Side out to the Lady Eagles, 23-20. Patriots lead by 3. Guzman, the libero for the Eagles, into serve. She sends it deep. Diaz up to Brown. She'll set it right side to Eli Woods. The cross-court attack, and it's on the line for the kill. Eli Woods with the kill. It sends it to set point on the side out. 24-20. Eastview by 4. Annika Flora, Cavanaugh, Forrest, Barker, Guzman, and Mitchell on the floor for the Eagles. The ball from Guzman to Annika Flora. Left side to Forrest. She runs up, swings. Off the block, played up by Diaz. Quick set, middle. Irizarry off the ball, off the hand of Guzman, and out. And set number 3 comes to an end. 25-20. Eastview takes set number 3 by 5 and a 2-1 lead here in the match. We'll go to set 4 after this timeout and be back with more Patriot and Eagle volleyball here on SHN Sports. Welcome back here to Georgetown High School. The match is a great one tonight between Eastview and Georgetown. The Lady Patriots just took a lead here in the match, 2-1. Set number 1, 25-18 to Eastview. Set number 2, 25-21 to Georgetown. Set 3, 25-20 to Eastview. We go to set number 4, 0-0 on the scoreboard. You can hear it in this gym. The Battle of the San Gabriel is alive and well tonight. The Eagles start out set number 4 with a serve. And not sure what's going on here, but a call by the up official. I don't think he was ready. So we'll replay the start of set number 4. Annika Flora, the setter. Back to serve for the Lady Eagles to open up the set. The running floater sent deep. Maldonado up to Brown, left side Baylor. She'll swing away, and what a kill. The McKenna Baylor show continues on the Patriots side of the net. The Lily Barker show waiting to fire off here in set 4. 1-0 on the side out, off the kill from Baylor. Eastview leads it by 1. Kayla White, the libero, set to serve. Guzman up to Annika Flora, right side Forrest. She'll go in and attack. Off the net, nice ball there by Cindy Powell into the ball game. Baylor with the hit deep, played up by Guzman. Flora sets left side Forrest. Forrest deep. Maldonado tries to play it, but didn't get her hands up quick enough, I guess, and in position. And the ball kind of hit her and then into her shoulder and hits the floor. Side out to the Lady Eagles, 1-1. Even up here in set number 4. Forrest back to serve. The running floater sent over. Maldonado up to Brown, right side. Baylor goes to attack, but the block there. Cavanaugh and Watkins patrolling the net on the Eagles side of the net for the block. 2-1. Georgetown takes the quick lead here in set number 4. Forrest, the running floater, sends it deep. Maldonado up to Brown. She'll set Kansa. Kansa with the tip over, played up by the setter Flora. Now Forrest. Barker attacks, and the ball is played over. They call it live as it looked like it was in the net off no block. The hit by Baylor is deep. The down official didn't believe it was a block, gave the signal to the up official, but he continued with play, and the point to the Lady Eagles. 3-1, a 2-point lead here in set number 4 for Georgetown. Guzman with the floater. Maldonado up to Brown. Quick set Kansa. She attacks, and it's down and in for the point. Side out Eastview. 3-2. The lead cut to 1 as Mary Brown back to serve. The substitution, Eli Woods in for Cindy Powell, the sophomore, or junior defensive specialist, number 14. Her first action of the night here in set number 4. Mary Brown back to serve, trailing by 1. 3-2, Georgetown leads it. The ball up. Annika Flora saves it. And what a save there by Flora. Saves it up, and Lily Barker with the kill. The Lily Barker show continues on the right side of the net. 4-2 on the side out. Georgetown with a 2-point lead. Alexis Flora in for Cavanaugh. Alexis back to serve for the Lady Eagles. She sends it in. Played up by Maldonado. Brown. Eli Woods right side across court. Dug up by Annika Flora. Alexis sets it up to Watkins. Cross court. White up to Mary Brown. Quick set Kansa. She sends it deep. And Flora gets a hand on it. Alexis Flora, but it's out of play. Side out to the Lady Patriots. Diaz in for Baylor. Maldonado out. Ellswick in for the Patriots. Ellswick, Woods, Kansa, front row. Mary Brown, Kayla White, and Diaz for the Patriots in the back row. Left side attack from Watkins. Sends it deep. White plays it up to Baylor, or to Brown. Kansa with the kill off the block. It goes deep over the head of the defensive line for the Lady Eagles. What a play there by Kansa off the block. Hit it hard enough, and it flies deep. Ties the score up at 4 apiece. Maxwell, Annika Flora, Grace Watkins, Lily Barker, Alexis Flora, and Forrest on the floor for the Lady Eagles. Right side attack. Lily Barker sends it. Diaz got her hands up, but can't redirect it onto the court. It goes out of play for the side out. Over to the Lady Eagles, and a 5-4 lead for Georgetown here in set number 4. Lily Barker to serve. She sends it deep. White quick up to Brown. Kansa goes to hit it, but sends a rocket. But a net violation on the Lady Eagles as Watkins is called in the net. The net violation sends the side out over to the Lady Patriots. Tied up 5 apiece. You love to see that. You know it's a battle of the hometown schools when you've got the principal of Eastview coming off the football field of homecoming for Eastview tonight and pacing the sidelines here in the game. Dr. Latoya Easter in the gymnasium. Back and forth rally. The hit by Irizarry dug up. Annika Flora plays it deep. Diaz saves it, and Irizarry tips it over. Now the Eagles reset. Left side attack Watkins. It's played deep. Kansa gets it up. Brown will set it quick in the middle. Irizarry to tip over. Flora up to the other Flora. Left side to Watkins. Played over. Kansa will set it up. And Ellswick sends it across on an odd angled pass there. She had to try to make a play, and it's out. Side out to the Lady Eagles. And here comes Claire Mitchell in for Grace Watkins. Mitchell back to serve with a 1-point lead for Georgetown, 6-5. What a crazy back and forth rally there on that point. I'm trying to keep up with it, and they go so quick sometimes and make so many of these plays. It's just fun to watch sometimes. Brown gets it, sets it up. Irizarry off the block, a dive by Alexis Flora. Right side, Lily Barker sets to attack. Sends it cross court, but deep and out. Side out to the Lady Patriots. Tie ball game, 6-6. What do you expect in this match otherwise? Nothing. Tight matches back and forth. 6-6 here in set 4. Eastview with a 2-1 set lead. Cindy Powell serves it deep. Barker now to Alexis Flora, the free ball being sent over by Annika Flora. Diaz up to Mary Brown, the second touch, and what a play! Mary Brown, you got to give her credit there. She read it and played it. She hasn't been doing a lot tonight, but Mary Brown with a quick left-handed tip over, finds the 10-foot line, and the point for the Lady Patriots. Their first lead in a while, 7-6. The ball sent over, dug up, left side attack Forrest. She hits it nice and deep and out. What a kill there attack by Forrest, but it went nice and deep. Wow, she hit that one fast and furious. And the point to Eastview. Timeout by Coach Richardson of Georgetown early on in this set. 6-8. They trail it by 2 and take the first timeout. Take a quick timeout with them. More Patriot and Eagle volleyball on SHN Sports in a moment. Here on the campus of Georgetown High School, I'm Wally Harmon with SHN Sports coverage of Eastview Lady Patriot, Georgetown Lady Eagle volleyball here tonight in the Battle of the San Gabriel. Cindy Powell puts the serve into play, leading by 2 for Eastview. Left side attack by Forrest. It is deep and on the line. He's going to call it in, and a good call there. Side out to the Lady Eagles, 8-7. Eastview leads it by 1. And I will continue to say it. I do not like the pressure put on these students to call this match on the line judges in front of their own classmates and friends. It is a tough job, and I feel bad for them. Attack there by Ellswick, dug up. Right side attack, Lily Barker, back row, and her first mistake of the night into the net. But a nice attempt there by Lily Barker. She's been on fire. It's been the Barker-Baylor show back and forth between these two hitters. And a sprinkle of Forrest and Irizarry, Kansa, and Kavanaugh in there for both these teams. What a battle. 9-7 side out to the Lady Eagles. What a float serve there by Maldonado. Guzman tracks it down and digs it up. Forrest on the attack. Maldonado up to Powell. Left side Baylor, but off the antenna, out of bounds. Coach Delbosky. And Baylor knew it immediately. She turned around and she's like, I know, scoot out, I know. Coach Delbosky been over there pointing at the floor. Get out here and take an attack. Service 9-8. Eastview by 1. Annika Flora sends it deep. Baylor to swing away, and she does. Guzman, what a dig there. Flora, back row attack, Barker. Kayla White up to Brown. Quick set in the middle, Irizarry, and she dinks it in off the block and down for the side out. Good play there by the lefty. Stephanie Irizarry gets the kill. The 2-point lead now back to the favor of Eastview, 10-8. They lead it here in set 4. White to serve for the Patriots. Serve in, played up by Kavanaugh. Annika Flora, left side. Barker to attack. Off the block of Mary Brown. Out of bounds, and the side out. Back to the Lady Eagles. Substitution, Claire Mitchell out. Grace Watkins in for the Lady Eagles. Forrest back to serve. Forrest, Guzman, Annika Flora in the back row for the Lady Eagles. Kavanaugh, Watkins, and Lily Barker in the front row for the Lady Eagles. Serve over, played up by Maldonado. She'll take the back row attack. Guzman plays it up to Annika Flora. Left side attack from Barker. Sends it, and it is deep and out. Nice call there, but a nice deep ball by Barker. just missed the back line. Side out to the Lady Patriots. 11-9. Patriots of Eastview lead set 4 by 2. Cindy Powell out. Eli Woods back in on the front row for your Lady Patriots. Mary Brown set to serve. Sends it over. Watkins plays it up, and an odd pass there, and Annika Flora dives, but cannot get the second touch up. And a point for the Lady Patriots. 12-9, a 3-point lead for the Lady Patriots as Brown sets to serve again. Near line, Watkins watches it and ducks out of the way at the end. And the first service error in the last 3 sets for the Lady Patriots. They're doing a great job tonight. Their first set service error since set number 1 for the Lady Patriots. Side out to the Lady Eagles. 12-10. Eastview by 2. Alexis Flora in to serve for the Eagles. Sends it deep. Played up. Eli Woods. The attack. What a hit by Eli Woods. Cross court off the hand of Forrest for the point. Side out to the Lady Patriots. 3-point lead. 13. Serving 10. Baylor out. Diaz in. Maldonado out. Ellswick back in. Diaz back to serve for the Lady Patriots. She sends it over off the net. Played up by Alexis Flora. Annika right side Barker. She'll attack. Dug up by Kayla White. There's Brown. Sets Kansa, but Kansa off balance. Sends it in on the near side, but out. Side out to the Lady Eagles. 11-13. Georgetown trails by 2 here in set 4. Lily Barker back to serve this time for the Eagles. She readies on the far side. She'll send it over. White up to Brown at the net. It's over. Played up. A little battle there at the net amongst themselves. Watkins goes to attack. White digs it up. Brown to a running Ellswick. What a cut shot there. Played up by Barker. And the shot is long by Grace Watkins and out. That's 2 balls in a row. Attacks from the Lady Eagles that just missed that back line. Side out to the Lady Patriots. A 3-point lead again. 14, serving 11. Eastview leads it by 3. Kinsey Kansa back to serve. Sends it in. Nice serve. It's at the net. The battle. Annika Flora tips it. It's back and forth. Now Kansa will set it up. Brown. Quick set in the middle. Irizarry with the kill. The lefty in the middle. Swinging away. Getting another kill. The excitement. You can see it in her eyes and the smile. The mask came down with a big smile for Irizarry there. And the point to the Lady Patriots. 15-11. They lead it by 4. The Lady Eagles talking on their side. They move around. Ready for the serve from Kansa. The drop serve. What a serve. But a nice save there by Alexis Flora in the middle. And Irizarry with a kill off the block of Grace Watkins and down for the point. And Eastview leads by 5. That's going to draw Coach Richardson's second timeout of set number 4, trailing by 5, 11-16. A quick timeout. Back with set 4 action after this on SHN Sports. Here on SHN Sports coverage of Eastview Lady Patriot Volleyball and Georgetown Lady Eagle Volleyball. A little update from the gridiron. The Georgetown Eagles have the week off. That's their bye week. But the Eastview Patriot football team is doing battle tonight against the Bastrop Bears, and at halftime of homecoming, the Eastview Patriots lead it 14-7. Back here in set 4, 16-11. Eastview leads it by 5. Kansa with a serve. The ball played over the net. Swinging away and a block at the net. Another hit at the net. And a scramble by the Lady Eagles. Good job there. The free ball sent over by Annika Flora. Diaz up to Brown. Right side set to Eli Woods. Dug up by Barker. Set left side. Grace Watkins off the block. Diaz a dive. Kansa keeps it alive. Free ball. Mary Brown sends it back over. Played up, left middle attack from the back row from Forrest, and what a kill there for Forrest. She sends it deep into the back row of the Patriots, the Lady Patriots for the kill. Nice attack there by Forrest. Side out to the Lady Eagles. 4-point lead for Eastview, 16-12. Claire Mitchell in to serve. Jump serve, Diaz up to Brown. In the middle, Irizarry, the lefty, attacks it. Alexis Flora digs it up. Annika Flora set to Forrest. Her attack dug up by White. Right side, Eli Woods. Cut shot and in. Eli Woods. Nice cut shot from the right side to the left sideline just in front of Coach Richardson. And the point side out to the Lady Patriots. 17-12, a 5-point lead. Cindy Powell checks in. Eli Woods checks out. Powell back to serve for the Lady Patriots. She sends it nice and deep. Barker plays it off her arms. Up. Alexis Flora. Ball sent over. And a double called there as Forrest tried to just set that third ball over. And the double contact called. Point to Eastview. 4-point lead. 18-12. Lily Parker checks out now as Joanna Ross comes into the ball game on the back row for the Lady Eagles. Powell to serve. Right to Ross. Up to Annika Flora. Tips it over. Played up by Powell. Right side is Ellswick. She'll send it deep. Alexis Flora. Annika Flora. Left side attack by Forrest. The running punch. Up by Ellswick. Quick set. Irizarry, the tip in the middle. What a play there. The double block went up, and Irizarry, the lefty, tips it over. And the point to the Lady Patriots. That's 7-point lead. 19-12. Cindy Powell to serve. No more timeouts for the Lady Eagles. And what an ace! Cindy Powell comes in at set 4, and she's making a name for herself here in set 4. Oh, 1-4 doing a job there on the ace. The little drop serve set into action, and now substitutions coming in for the Eagles again. Vanderheiden in for Brielle Maxwell. Powell serving up by 8, 20-12. Annika Flora, the second ball. What a read by White. She gets it up. Right side attack, or left side attack. Ellswick blocked, dug up. Left side attack by Forrest. It's deep. Diaz with a sliding dig. Brown plays it up, free ball over by White. Alexis Flora dives. Annika Flora, left side attack by Forrest. It's off the tip, and Kayla White gets one hand on it, but it shoots out in the hallway. What a kill by Forrest. She wanted to end that one, and she did. A big old swing by Forrest and the kill. Side out, back to the Lady Eagles, cuts the lead to 7. 20-13 here in set 4. Eastview trying to take the match in 4. They lead it 2-1. Guzman set to serve, down by 7. Diaz. White passes it up. Irizarry, the lefty, punches it in. Miscommunication between Guzman and Mitchell, and the ball hits the floor. Side out to the Lady Patriots, and into the ball game. Maldonado and Baylor replacing Ellswick and Diaz. 21-13, an 8-point lead for Eastview. Maldonado back to serve, sends it deep. Guzman up to Annika Flora, left side. Forrest, she swings away into the net, and the hitting error gets a point to Eastview. 22-13, a 9-point lead, and Coach Richardson used the timeouts early trying to squelch the run and the momentum for Eastview, and it has not worked. Ball played up, Ross to Annika, and the net violation there by Irizarry as the attack came from Cavanaugh, but the point given on the side out to Georgetown as Ross is back out and Barker back in on the front row for the Eagles. 22-14, Eastview by 8. Annika Flora, the setter, back to serve, floats one. Maldonado up to Brown, left side, Baylor, she attacks away. And it's out of bounds. It looked like it might have been touched, but a good call there as it just cuts outside the far line for the hitting error, and the point to the Lady Georgetown Lady Eagles. 22-15, a 7-point lead for Eastview. Flora sends it deep. Maldonado, beautiful pass to Mary Brown, the lefty. Irizarry attacks. Dug by Flora. Passed up, right side, Barker. Off the block, played up by Maldonado. Brown sets it up to Baylor. She attacks. Guzman gets it up in the air. Alexa Flores plays it back over. Annika with the free ball, put over. Brown, quick set in the middle. Irizarry off the block, and it finds the floor. What a kill there for Irizarry. She gets it in there. She'll swap out. Kayla White back to serve. Kinsey Kanza on for the Lady Patriots. An 8-point lead. 23-15 on the side out. Kayla White puts it into play. Barker, Annika Flora, back to Barker left side. Off the block and down. Kanza and Brown went up for the block. It goes off the block and down for the point. Side out to the Lady Eagles. Grace Watkins back in as Claire Mitchell checks out. Back to serve is Forrest. The floater sent deep. Maldonado. Right side attack, Baylor. She sends it deep. Coach Del Bosque talking to her. And Baylor knew immediately, and she looked over and took it there. 6-point lead now for the Eastview Lady Patriots, 23-17. Good serve there by Forrest. Kansa sends the third ball over deep. Guzman gets it up. Annika Flora, left side Barker. The attack into the net. The hitting error gives the set point and match point to the Lady Patriots. Eli Woods excitedly comes off the bench. Cindy Powell sits down. Eli Woods to the front row with Kansa and Baylor. Kayla White, Maldonado, and Mary Brown now serving for the Patriots for the win. Ball sent over Guzman, up to Annika Flora, right side to Barker. The attack blocked, dug up by Kavanaugh. Attack by Barker, off the block. Came off of Kavanaugh, Baylor played it, and then it went across Kinsey's back for the side out to the Lady Georgetown Lady Eagles. I'm having a tongue twister with that one. Georgetown Lady Eagles get the side out. They trail by 6, 18-24. Alexis Flora sends it over. Maldonado up to Brown. Quick set in the middle. Baylor dug up by Annika Flora. Alexis Flora plays it up. Free ball. Lily Barker sends it over. Kayla White into Brown. Tip. Kansa. Oh, what a play there. The home net for the Eagles does the job. Kansa goes for the tip. It hits the net and rolls down the white tape about 8 or 10 feet it looked like, and then falls back on the side of the Patriots. The point over to the Lady Eagles. They stay alive, 24-19. The 5-point lead for Eastview. The set and match point on the board. Waiting to go. The Lady Patriots trying to get the big win on the road and get some redemption for the loss at home against Georgetown early in the season. Timeout by Coach Del Bosque. Her first of set number 4. She's let momentum run wild for the Lady Patriots. So it's 24-19. And we'll reset it all. Set number 1, 25-18. The Lady Patriots take it. The Lady Eagles of Georgetown come right back and take set 2, 25-21. The momentum back to the Lady Patriots. They take set 3, 25-20. And all 3 sets so far have been battles. Back and forth. No one running away with any set to make it a blowout. It just was a battle back and forth, as you expect, between these two in-town rivals, the crosstown rivals. The Eastview Lady Patriots lead it by 5 here in set 4. They're looking for the win. All they need is a side out, and they take it. Alexis Flora back to serve. She sends it over. Maldonado up to Brown. Quick set in the middle. Kansa. She sends it deep. Up by Forrest. Annika Flora sets it up. Barker off the block. Right side Eli Woods. The shot. Dug up by Watkins. A scramble for it. The free ball sent over by Alexis Flora. Maldonado up to Brown. Quick set. Kansa off the block. Dug up by Forrest. Annika Flora. Alexis Flora's going to send it over, but a whistle. It looks like Barker twisted her ankle. And so the referee blew the whistle in the middle of the play as Barker was down. And so the replay called there. Barker on her ankle. Not sure the rule, but if you stop the match for someone injured, they don't have a timeout. You would think they would have to sub her out. Barker walking gingerly on that right ankle. Hope she's all right. A big hitter and player for the Lady Eagles. Alexis Flora puts the serve into play. Maldonado. Brown chases it down. Baylor right side attack into the net for the hitting error and the point. 24-20. Georgetown cuts the lead to 4. Set point, match point on the board. Waiting for the Lady Patriots, trying to take the win tonight. Alexis Flora trying to keep the hopes alive for the Lady Eagles. Brown, quick set, Kansa off the block. White right there. Brown, left side to Eli Wood. She'll send it deep. Forrest up to Annika Flora. Left side, Grace Watkins. It's off the block and out. Let's see what gets called. And it is the tip. It didn't look like it got tipped at the net. And the point to the Lady Eagles, 24-21, down by 3. Alexis Flora on the run for the Lady Eagles, serving here, trying to stay alive. The ball sent to Kayla White, up to Brown. Eli Woods right side, the tip across. Barker, Annika Flora sets it up left side. Grace Watkins, she'll hit it. Maldonado up to Brown, left side Baylor. She'll hit it off the block. Alexis Flora up to Annika Flora. Left side Watkins, the tip over. There's Brown, saves the play. The ball over the net, Maldonado. White, what a play to get it over. Barker passes Flora back to Barker, off the block and out. What a battle, what a play by Kayla White. Didn't give up and got the ball over. But the Eagles still fighting, and they trail by 2 now, 24-22, and that's a timeout for Coach Del Bosque. Her second of the set, leading by 2 now. The run has been 3-0 since the timeout, and Coach Del Bosque burns her last. 24-22 here in set number 4. Quick timeout. Back with the remainder of this set in just a minute on SHN Sports. It is going here. Both timeouts have been burned by both coaches, and we're here for the finale of set 4. 24-22, Eastview by 2. The serve from Flora, Maldonado up to Brown. It'll be sent over by White on the free ball. Forrest up to Annika Flora. Left side attack from Watkins. Off the block. Watkins saves it. And a throw over. And that's going to be it. As number 14, Vanderheiden, tries to throw it over. A lift is called. And that is it. Set and match to the Lady Patriots. They take it 25-22 and win it 3-1. What a battle here on the campus of Georgetown High School, where the Lady Patriots of Eastview come in and get a win on the road and do some damage to Georgetown's standings in district play. They dropped to 6-4. Your Lady Patriots improved to 3-7. The next match for the Lady Patriots will be tomorrow on Halloween at home against the Grizzlies of Glenn, and it's Senior Day, an important day to recognize these seniors on this Eastview Lady Patriot team. We'll be on the air shortly before 12, and we'll bring you the presentation of the seniors prior to the match tomorrow. Thanks for joining us tonight for Eastview Lady Patriot Volleyball. I'm Wally Harmon, and for SHN Sports, we'll see you tomorrow on the radio.